Okay, good morning to everybody. Today we'll start with a new part of differential calculus, how to find the maximum and minimum values of a function. Okay, actually this concept we have to use in business for optimizing how to find the maximum profit and minimum cost, or maximum revenue, or to find the maximum marginal revenue also we have to use the differential calculus. So how to find the maximum and minimum values of function. So first example, find the maximum and minimum values of twice x cube minus 15x square plus 36 6x plus 12. Okay, so we are given the given equation. The given equation is y equals to what? Twice x cube minus 15x square plus 36x plus 12. So first the derivative, what will be? This is equation number 1. Okay. Now taking differentiation on both sides, taking differentiation, of differentiation with respect to x on both sides, of 1. Okay, therefore ddx, taking ddx on both sides of equation 1, this is the first condition. We have to find out the first derivatives. Therefore dy dx, differentiation of y with respect to x, 2 into, using power rule, x to the power n formula, n into x to the power n minus 1, here x cube, here n equals to 3, 3 into x to the power 3 minus 1, minus 15, 2 into x to the power 2 minus 1, plus x differentiation what? 1, and constant differentiation what? 0. So we get 6x square minus 30x plus 36 dy dx equals to what? This is equation number 2. So this is the equation number 2. Now for another condition, for maximum and minimum value, maximum and minimum value,
স্যার বোঝা যাচ্ছে না, একটু ঝাপসা আসতেছে।
dy dx equals to what? 0. For maximum and minimum value, dy dx equals to what? 0. For maximum and minimum value, dy dx equals to what? 0. But dy dx equals to
এখনো
this,
ঠিক হয় নাই।
or 6x square minus 30x plus 36 equals to 0. 6 common, 5x. Now taking middle term factor, x into minus thrice x minus twice x plus 6 equals to 0, dividing by 6 on both sides. So x minus 3 minus 2x minus 3 using middle term factor. Therefore x minus 3, x minus 2 equals to 0. Either x minus 3 equals to 0 or x minus 2 equals to 0. Therefore x equals to 3 or x equals to 2. We get the points in which we get maximum and minimum values. That means this is called the value, the point at which we get the maximum and minimum values. Now another,
স্যার
Now again differentiating 2, that means again taking derivatives of this 2, we get what? Dy dx equals to what will be? Taking ddx on both sides. Or d square y dx square equals to 6 into using power rule 13 to 1 plus 0. Therefore, d square y dx square equals to what? 12x minus 30. This is equation number what? 3. Now we will test with this critical point. This is also called critical point. I will test. Now for x equals to 3, d square y dx square equals to what? 12 into 3 minus 30. This equals to what? 36 minus 30. That means 6 is greater than 0, which is positive, right? Which is positive. Therefore, the function has minimum value at what? At x equals to 3. And the minimum value is putting the y mean. We get y mean. Putting x equals to 3 here in equation 1. Minus 15 into 3 whole square plus 36 into 3 plus 12. This equals to what? 27 multiply 2. 27 multiply 2, 54. 54. 9 into 15 what? Value? 9 into 15, 135. 336 what? 108 plus 12. This equals to 39. Okay. So we got minimum value 39. Now for another value x equals to 2. Again, for x equals to 2, d square y dx square value what from equation number 3? 12 into 2 minus 30. This equals to minus 6, which is less than 0, which is negative. Okay. Negative means what? Therefore, the function has
maximum.
Maximum value at x equals to 2. And the maximum value is y mean, y max. Y maximum value, what will be? Just putting x equals to 2 in equation number 1. 2 cube minus 15 into 2 whole square plus 36 into 2 plus 12. Just simplifying this, we get what? Maximum value is 40. This is the result. Okay. So my maximum value is 40 and minimum value is what? 39. Okay, now another example. Example 2. We have to find out the maximum and minimum values of x cube by 3 plus x square a minus thrice x square. Okay, how to find the maximum and minimum values of this? Solution. Let y equals to what will be? X cube by 3 plus x square by a minus thrice x square. Therefore, dy dx what will be? Dy dx taking differentiation on both sides with respect to x, taking ddx on both sides. Thrice a square x. This is equation number 1. Now using power rule, x to the n formula what? 3 into x to the power 3 minus 1. Okay. Twice x to the power 2 minus 1 into a minus 3 a square into 1. X differentiation 1. 3 cancel. We get only x square. Okay. So we get what? Twice ax plus twice ax minus thrice a square. This is the value of dy dx. Equation number what? 2. Now for maximum and minimum value, for maximum and minimum value, dy dx what will be? 0. This is the main condition, first condition for finding maximum, minimum or minimum value. Or dy dx equals to what? This x square plus twice x minus thrice a square equals to what? 0. Now we have to solve this for x. So this can be written as x square plus thrice ax minus ax equals to 0, or just applying middle term factor method. X common, x plus thrice a minus a common, x plus thrice a equals to 0, or x plus thrice a x minus a equals to 0. So either x plus thrice a equals to 0 or x minus a equals to 0, because their multiplication will be 0. So both cannot be 0 for this multiplication. So either this equals to 0 or this equals to 0. So we get two values of x. One is x equals to minus 3 thrice a, and other is x equals to a only. Okay. Now again differentiating equation 2. Differentiating equation 2 on both sides with respect to x. Okay, differentiating on both sides with respect to x. What will be? Taking ddx on both sides, dx. This equals to what will be? X square plus twice x minus thrice a square. Therefore, d square y by dx square equals to what will be? Twice x plus twice a. This is equation number what? 3. Okay. Equation number 3. Now another part starting from here after this line. Now for x equals to minus thrice a, d square y dx square equals to what will be the values of this, just testing whether at which point we get maximum or minimum values. So we are testing if d square y by dx square equals to 2 into minus thrice a plus twice a. This equals to what? Minus 6a plus twice a. So minus 4a, which is less than 0. Okay, which is negative, which is negative. Therefore, the function has maximum value. Okay, maximum value at x equals to what? Minus thrice a. And the main maximum value is what will be? Y max. Just putting x equals to minus 3 thrice a in equation 1. Minus thrice a whole square into a minus thrice a square. What will be? Minus 27 by 3. That means 9a cube plus 9a cube plus 9a cube. This equals to what? 9a cube. That means the maximum value what? 9a cube. Again, for x equals to a, for another point, x equals to a, putting a x equals to a in equation 3, we are testing d square y by dx square, what will be? 2 into a plus twice a. This equals to what? 4a, which is positive. Okay, which is positive. Therefore, the function has minimum value. In second derivative test, if they are positive, we get minimum value. Value at what? At x equals to a. And the minimum value is y mean. Just putting x equals to a in equation 1 plus a square into a minus thrice a into a square. So we get a cube by 3 plus a cube minus 3 a cube. Taking 3 LCM plus thrice a cube minus 9 a cube. So we get what? Minus 5 a cube divided by 3. Minus 5 a cube divided by 3. Hence y max, maximum value of the given function y equals to what? 9a cube, and y mean minus 5a cube by 3. This is the result. Okay, now another example 3. Show that x to the power 5 minus 5x to the power 4 plus 5x cube minus 1 has the maximum value when x equals to 1 and x equals to 0. A minimum value when x equals to 3. That means we have showed this, we have to show this result. So let y equals to what will be? X to the power 5 minus 5x to the power 4 plus 5x cube minus 1. So this is equation number 1. Now taking differentiation on both sides, we get dy dx. Okay, minus 5x4 plus 5x cube minus 1. Using power rule, 5 into x to the power 5 minus 1 minus 5 into 4 x to the power 4 minus 1, 5 into 3 x to the power 3 minus 1 minus 0. That means we get what? 5x to the power 4, 20x cube, 15x square. So dy dx equals to what? This equation number 2. This is equation number 2. For maximum and minimum value, dy dx what will be? 0. Therefore, plus 15x square equals to what will be? 0. Now taking 5x square common, 5x square common, then we get x square minus 4x plus 3 equals to 0. So we get x square, here middle term, or x will be common, x into x minus 3 minus 1 common, x minus 3 equals to 0. Therefore, we get x into x minus 3, x minus 1 equals to 0. Either x equals to 0 or x minus 3 equal to 0 or x equals to 1. Therefore, we get 3 values: 0, x equals to 3, and x equals to 1. Again, after this line, again differentiating thing 2. That means third time differentiation. d dx over dy dx equals to d dx of what? 5x4 20x cube, this. So we get what? 5 into 4x to the power 4 minus 1 minus 20 into 3 minus 1 plus 15 into 2 x to the power 2 minus 1. So x cube 60x square plus 30x. So double differentiation is this. Okay, this is equation number 3. Now we are testing whether it is maximum or minimum at this point. Now when x equals to 0, the value of double differentiation what will be? 0. Okay, the value of double differentiation what? 0, which is neither maximum or minimum values. Okay, which is neither maximum, sorry, which is neither positive or minimum, positive or negative. That means it can, this at this value, at this point, the function can neither have what? Maximum or minimum values. Therefore, when x equals to 1, x equals to 3, d square y dx square equals to what? 20 into 3 whole cube minus 60 into 3 whole square plus 30 into 3 equals to what? For x equals to 3, 540 minus 540 plus 90 equals to what? 90. Okay, which is greater than 0. That means which is positive. Positive. Therefore, the function has minimum value. Okay, minimum value at what? At x equals to 3. Again, when x equals to 1, x equals to 1, d square y by dx square equals to what will be? For x equals to 1, 21, just putting x equals to 1 here, minus 16 to 1 square plus 13 to 1. So we get, for x equals to 1, we get only minus 10. 30 plus 20 what? 50. 50 minus 60 what? Minus 10, which is negative. Okay, negative. Negative. Therefore, the function has maximum value at x equals to 1. Okay, we get maximum value at x equals to 1. Again, differentiating shifting 3, we get third derivatives. Okay, d cube y by dx cube. Okay, third derivative, that means ddx, taking ddx on both sides, d square y by dx square minus 60 square plus 30, because variable not last term not free of variable. This is why again differentiating equation 3. So we get third order derivatives of y with respect to x. What will be? 20 into 3 x to the power 3 minus 1 minus 60 into 2 into x to the power 2 minus 1 plus 0. That means we get 60 x square minus, sorry, 30x. So this will be 30 into 1. So this will be 120x plus 30. Therefore, d cube y by dx cube equals to, we get 60x square minus 120x plus 30. This is equation number what? 4, extra equation. So for x equals to 0, for x equals to 0, because for x equals to 0, from this equation number 3, we, which is neither positive or negative. This is why we are testing third order derivatives of the equation number 3. So for x equals to 0, here we get what? d cube y dx cube equals to 60 into 0 minus 120 into 0 plus 30. This equals to what? 30 means what? Positive, which is positive. Okay. Therefore, the function has minimum value at x equals to 0. That means we get actually there are we get minimum value here for x equals to 0 and another one minimum value for x equals to 3. Okay. So and maximum value at x equals to what? 1. That means the function has maximum value at x equals to 1, maximum value at so which is positive. Positive means what? Which is not equal to 0. Has maximum value at x equals to 0 and 1. That means that so from these third derivatives we get for x equals to 0 third derivative value what? Positive. That means which is not equal to 0. This is why the function has maximum value at x equals to 0. Now we can say that hence the function has maximum value at x equals to 1 and x equals to 0 and minimum value at x equals to what? 3. That means we get minimum value at x equals to 3. This is the minimum value. Okay, minimum value at x equals to 3 and this is the maximum value. This is the maximum value and this is the maximum value. Okay, so very interesting maths. But another point is here we are testing third derivative. For third derivative test we are finding whether it maximum or minimum at x equals to 0. Okay, now another example for show that x cube minus thrice x square plus thrice x plus 7 has neither a maximum nor a minimum value. Okay, that means let y equals to x cube minus thrice x square plus thrice x plus 7. This is equation number 1. Taking ddx on both sides, x cube minus thrice x square plus thrice x plus 7. So 3 into x to the power 3 minus 1 using power rule. 3 into x to the power 2 minus 1 plus 3 into 1 plus 0. Differentiation of any constant will be 0. So this equals to what? 3x square minus 6x plus 3. This is equation number 2. Now for maximum and minimum value what? X equals to what will be? First derivative what will be? 0. So first derivative value will be 0. First derivative value is this, therefore 3x square minus 6x plus 3 equals to 0. Now 3 will be common here, x square minus twice x plus 1 equals to 0. That means therefore x minus 1 whole square equals to 0. So x minus 1 equals to 0. That means x equals to what? 1. Now again differentiating equation 2 with respect to x. Okay, that means taking ddx on both sides of this 2. What will be ddx dx square y by dx square equals to what? 3 into using power rule and differentiation of x what? 1. Constant will be 0. This equals to what? 6x minus 6. Okay, this is equation number what will be? 3. Now when x equals to 1, that means we are testing whether it has maximum or minimum values. D square y by dx square equals to what will be 6 into 1 minus 6, that means 0. So double differentiation value 0, which is neither positive or negative, neither positive or negative. So again differentiating equation 2, again differentiating 3, equation 3 with respect to x, that means taking ddx on both sides of this. What will be 6 into 1, this equals to 6, that means which is non-zero, right? Which is not equal to 0. Okay, if the third derivative is not equals to 0, if third derivative is not equal to 0, that means d cube y dx cube is not equal to what? 0. Then we can conclude that function has neither maximum nor minimum value at x equals to 1. That means showed. So according to the definition of inflection point, this is an inflection point, remember it. The point at which neither maximum or minimum value will be occurred, in inflection point, remember it. This will be inflection point. This x equals to 1 is the inflection point here. Now we'll try to find out the inflection point of another example. This will be example 5. Example 5, same procedure. Prove that the curve given by thrice y equals to x cube minus thrice x square minus 9x plus 11 has a maximum value at x equals to -1, minimum value at x equals to 3, and a point of inflection at x equals to 1. Okay, so we are given so we have to prove this is the given curve and has a maximum value at x equals to -1 and a minimum value at x equals to 3 and a point of inflection at x equals to 1. So we are given curve is what? Given thrice y equals to x cube minus thrice x square minus 9x plus 11. Okay. Therefore, y equals to what will be 1 by 3, 1 x, only x square minus thrice x plus 11 by 3. Okay. Just dividing by 3 on both sides. This is equation number 1. Now taking differentiation of y with respect to x on both sides of this equation 1. Minus x square minus thrice x plus 11 by 3. 3 into x to the power 3 minus 1 using power rule, x to the power and formula. 2 into x to the power 2 minus 1 minus 3 into 1 plus 0. Differentiation what will be? Constant differentiation. Constant differentiation what?
0, sir.
0. So this equals to x cube, x square minus twice x minus 3. This value what? dy dx. Equation number what? 2. Now for maximum and minimum value, for maximum and minimum value, dy dx what will be? 0. This value equals to 0, or x square minus twice x minus 3 equals to 0. Now this solving for x, just middle term factor, minus thrice x minus 3 equals to 0. Taking x common, x minus 3, 1 common, x what will be? This will be plus x minus 3 equals to 0. X minus 3 into x plus 1 equals to 0. So either x minus 3 equals to 0 or x plus 1 equals to 0. Hence, x equals to 3 and x equals to minus 1. So again differentiating 2. Differentiating 2 with respect to x. With respect to x. Then that means ddx, taking ddx on both sides of 2. D square y dx square equals to what will be? This value 2 into x to the power 2 minus 1 minus 2 into 1 plus 0. That means we get only twice x minus 2. This is equation number what will be? 3. Now for x equals to 3, the value of double differentiation for testing is the critical point. We are testing whether it is has maximum or minimum. 2 into 3 minus 2, that means 6 minus 2, 4, which is positive. Positive means what? Therefore, the function has minimum value at x equals to 3. Minimum value at x equals to 3. Again, for x equals to minus 1, double differentiation value, what will be? 2 into minus 1 minus 2, that means minus 4. That means which is negative. Which is negative. Negative means what? The function, therefore the function has maximum value at x equals to minus 1. maximum value at x equals to -1. Now for finding the critical point, we have to take the derivatives. Now for finding critical point, we have to differentiating again, differentiating equation number 3. Okay, so we get ddx, taking ddx on both sides of 3, we get third order derivatives. 2 in twice x minus 2, therefore d cube y dx square equals to 2 into 1 minus 2, that means, sorry, 0, 2, which is not equal to 0, right? Which is not equals to 0. Third derivatives are giving us not equal to 0. That means, so if d square y dx square equals to 0, then twice x minus 2 equals to what will be 0. So x equals to what? 1. Hence, x equals to 1 is a critical point. In our previous lecture, we have found critical points in different examples. We have solved it yesterday. X equals to 1 is a critical point. Okay, critical point, and at this point, it is that third derivative is not equal to 0. So the given curve, so this is the line. The curve thrice y equals to x cube minus thrice x square minus 9x plus 11 has a maximum value at what? At x equals to 1, -1, a minimum value at x equals to 3, at x equals to 3, and a point of inflection what? And a point of inflection at x equals to 1. That means at x equals to 1, the point, the function has no maximum, neither maximum nor minimum. This is why x equals to 1 is the critical point. You must know by the definition of critical point, at which point the function has neither maximum or minimum value, the point will be called inflection point. And the point which has maximum or minimum values, it is called critical point. Remember it. See. That means we got a minimum value at what? X equals to 3. So a minimum value at x equals to 3, and a maximum value at x equals to -1. Maximum value at x equals to -1. Okay, and at x equals to 1, the point we got a critical point, or critical not, inflection point. This will be inflection point. Inflection point. Okay, these are the critical points. The point which is used for finding maximum and minimum values, we call them critical point. But at the point the function has neither maximum or minimum, then those points are called inflection point. Remember this. So that means prove that this is the whole line are proved. Okay, proved. That means the curve given by this has maximum value at x equals to -1, at x equals to -1, and minimum value at x equals to 3, and minimum value at x equals to 3, and an inflection point at x equals to 1. This is proved. Now another example. If y equals to x to the power 4 minus thrice x cube plus thrice x plus 5x plus 1, then prove that double differentiation d square y by dx square is negative when x lies between half and 1. When what happens if x equals to half or x equals to 1? Okay, so we are given y equals to this is the given function, x to the power 4 minus thrice x square plus thrice x plus 5x plus 1. Then first derivative taking d dx on both sides, we get 4x cubed minus 9x square plus 6x plus 5. Now we have to prove that the second derivative is negative. Now again now differentiating equation 2 with respect to x, we get d dx dy dx taking d dx on both sides of 2. That means 4 into 3x to the power thrice 3 minus 1, 9 into 2x to the power 2 minus 1 plus 6 into 1 plus 0 minus 18x plus 6. That means second derivative is this, equation number 3. Okay. Now between half and 1, actually between half and 1 we can consider a point like this, x equals to 3 by 4. This 3 by 4 lies between half and 1. So if at x equals to 3 by 4, which is lies between half and 1, half and 1. So the value will be what? From equation number 3, d square y dx square equals to 12 into 3 by 4 whole square minus 18 into 3 by 4 plus 6. This equals to what will be? Actually we get minus 1275, which is negative, which is negative. First part proved. Okay, the second derivative is negative. Now for the second part, if x equals to half, the value of second derivatives, d square y dx square equals to what will be? 12 into half whole square minus 18 into half plus 6 equals to what will be? Equals to 12 by 4 minus 9 plus 6 equals to, this equals to what? 6. Sorry, this is 3. That means 0 we get. So if the second derivative is 0, which is neither positive, nor negative. So at this point, we did not get any maximum or minimum values. Again, differentiating again, if x equals to 1, then second derivative value what? 12 into 1 whole square minus 18 into 1 plus 6. 12 plus 6, 18, 0. Which
স্যার আপনি সাউন্ড অফ করে রাখছেন।
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now so for x equals to 1 we get the inflection point. So the function has neither maximum nor minimum value. Okay, and it is a point of inflection. We must know what is inflection point. At those points are inflection points if the function has neither maximum nor minimum values. So if y equals to this, prove that the second derivative of this is negative and x lies between half and 1. What happens if x equals to half and or x equals to 1? So this is the given equation taking derivatives on both sides with respect to x. So the first derivatives will be this. Now differentiating this equation number 2 with respect to x again, that means double derivatives will be this as before. Now we have to consider a point between half and 1. Let x equals to 3/4, which is lies between half and 1. So the value of second derivatives at x equals to 3/4 is what? Negative, which is negative. That means second derivatives value of this function is negative when x lies between half and 1. We have proved first one. Now for the second one, if x equals to half, the second derivative value what? 0. That means which is neither positive nor negative. Again, if x equals to 1, the second derivative value what? 0. That means which is also neither positive nor negative. That means these are the not critical point. Okay, now again differentiating equation number 3, that means third order derivatives will be this equation number 4. So if x equals to 1, for testing, if x equals to 1, the third derivative is not 0, that means non-zero. So we can conclude that this x equals to 1 is the inflection point, not critical point. The function has neither maximum value or minimum value at and it is a point of inflection. So this is the result of the second part. Okay, thanks to everybody. Bye for today.
স্যার রোল রাখবেন না?
আসসালামু আলাইকুম
Hello?
Salam.
স্যার একটা প্রশ্ন আছে।
Okay, thanks to everybody. So today we'll discuss actually how to solve the optimization problem, how to find the inflection point, how to find the maximum and minimum value of a function, and whether it has maximum or minimum value. Okay, you have to watch all the videos for differential calculus to solve these types of problem. Thanks to everybody.